All right, you guys are probably about ready to see the bike now, right? All right, let's check it out. What's up, guys? So before we do the bike reveal, I just wanted to give you a little update. I'm up here in the studio right now, and guys, work's pretty much been consuming my life for the last few months. So this is still a work in progress, but wanted to show you what we've got so far. So I've got about half the floor down, maybe a little more, but I've got enough room. I've got the unboxing table all painted and brought up here. Check this out. For anything I unbox that's black, goes against this gray really well, but if it's something that's not black, this Lazy Susan works great on that. Can spin that around, get some different shots. Got lighting, permanent tripod. Had a nice place to put my, just needed a place to permanently set up my heat press and charge some stuff. Got the desk all ready, haven't even put the PC on it yet. I've got a lot of cool stuff I want to hang up. Like that's one of J-Law's fenders from Hot Point. I've got Stewart's fender, a lot of my old stuff, Sabachi, Reed stuff. The plan is to probably put it here in the stairwell somewhere since I won't need any of this wall space. But you can just walk up the stairs and see some cool memorabilia in here. So yeah. Bear with me, it's coming along, just slower than I anticipated. Alright guys, excuse the mess. I had a bunch of stuff stored in my box trailer and had to use the box trailer, so I had to dump it all out on the floor here really quick. Still haven't got a good system in here for a lot of this stuff. Not as much room to work with as I had before I built the studio and the workshop, so still working on it. A lot of cleaning to do. There's the old trusty 16450 that we're about to clean up and put in the showroom. It's for sale if anybody out there is looking for a good 450. It's got like 54 hours on it, I believe. Yeah, 54.9 hours, 2016 KX450F. 3,900 bucks, guys. Really good bike. Never been torn into, never been messed up by anybody. I'm the second owner, so anybody's looking for one of those, come to Charleston, West Virginia and pick that up. Getting the dual sports all fired up where they've been sitting all winter, getting them ready to rip. So much work to do in here though. We'll get to it eventually. All right, you guys are probably about ready to see the bike now, right? All right, let's check it out. There she is in all her glory. 2019 KTM 450 SXF. I think a lot of you guys probably knew this is what I was going to go with, but we still had to make it dramatic, right? So it's brand new, it's a leftover. Yeah, so I really wanted to get a used one of these. I waited 4 or 5 months hoping that one of these would be traded into the dealership or I'd find one on Marketplace that I could afford. Came close a couple times, but nothing was available. So I finally just decided to bite the bullet. I went back and forth on the Husky or the KTM. I really like the Husky shroud better, but I like the KTM front fender, number plate, and rear fender a lot better. I know that's a stupid reason to buy a bike, but already had a bunch of orange KTM apparel and stuff anyway. I really don't know. Besides that, I just kind of liked it. So yeah, first brand new bike I've had since... First brand new 450 I've had since 2007. And I swore back then I would not get a new motocross bike ever again. This situation is a little different because the KTMs and the Huskies seem to hold their value a little better. I don't know if that's because of the different clientele or if it's because they don't get quite as aggressive with their rebates as Cowie and Suzuki do. So I'm going to try this one out. I may keep it a year. I may keep it 2 and then upgrade. We'll see how much riding I'm doing and what happens with the... I guess it would be 2023. No, 2022 should be the new KTM. So, new generation. We'll see what happens. But regardless, no hours on this thing. It's only been broken in by me when I unlocked it. I'm going to ride it at Soggy Bottom MX in 2 days. And I went back and forth on if I was going to take these Dunlop 3S's off. Never been a fan of any Dunlop tires, really. Starcross 5 is my jam. Decided I'm going to go ahead and give these a try. They're on here already. I'm going to see if I jive with them. So besides that, everything else, I'm just going to ride it how it is. Adjusted the forks to my little closer to my spring rate. I'm going to have to set the sag, but I'm going to ride it dead stock here in a couple days. House a video of that up, and then we're going to start doing a few cool things to it. Check this out. Also, guys, shout out to Yolonzi. They sent me some cool stuff this week. A 6800 milliamp hour battery grip, which I'll be using around the shop to help with filming some stuff on the GoPro and on the smartphone. This little telescoping grip tripod, and actually this MT11. It's kind of like a Joby Gorilla Pod, which is what I'm filming on now. But yeah, thanks a lot, Yolonzi. Now, back to the dirt bike. Look at this. P3 carbon skid plate. P3 carbon tank cover. That's going to look pretty sweet, don't you think? I think it will. Got some orange frame guards. I hate the black frame. Almost wanted to get an 18.5 factory edition just so I could get the orange frame. But I don't know. I'm going to run these blacks for a while. And I don't know. Might switch out to the orange. I just can't decide. Plan on doing some black swing arm protectors. Because if I am going to have to deal with this nasty black, I'd at least like the black to tie in together to the swing arm. Also got some extra radiator guards, a couple extra things, some extra shrouds. Not sure what route I'm going to go on graphics yet. Definitely going to do some fork lug covers. Listen guys, I like to upgrade bikes often. And because of that, I'm not really a fan of doing $1,000 wheel sets, especially on a KTM that already has good wheels. An exhaust. I know it's really cool in the KTM, the exhaust, because you can see the entire exhaust, but it's not justifiable to me from a money standpoint. The KTM stock exhaust makes the most power anyway. So I'm going to do things that keep this bike protected so that when I go to sell it in a year, things look new. That would be like the swing arm protector. I'll probably put something here so that the pipe is brand new, looks brand new when I take it off. I may do the stuff for the covers and on the stator side, fork lug, maybe the master cylinder covers, stuff like that. From a performance standpoint, I don't need anything on this thing but suspension and tires. So, but I'm super excited. I love how it's already got the hour meter on top here. Just blows my mind, guys. Like, look how small this head is. Like, they actually had to build the cylinder up on the outside over here just so they'd have room to mount a cam chain tensioner. Like, and then like the way the head cover's made and it diagonals down and the head's so small, it's such a sweet motor. I was actually at KTM headquarters last week, and they had this motor sitting on a table next to a 2-stroke 300 motor, and they're like the same size. This is just such a small package for a 450. I'm just super excited to rip this thing. I'm not excited to get it dirty, but I am excited to rip it. So what do you guys think? Did I make the right decision? There were still rebates on the 19, so I saved about $1,000 over the 20. And the only thing I've heard as far as updates on the 20 was that it was a redesigned piston or something. Didn't make that much of a difference. I assume 2021, I could have got one of those, but I'd have to wait 4 months on it probably. So I think this was the best choice. But put down in the comments below what you guys think. Should I have went Husky? Should I have went 2020? Should I have ponied up and went with the Rockstar or the factory edition, even though the price? I'm probably just going to use this for Loretta, for a couple Loretta's areas, a regional, riding at home, and some local stuff. So I don't know. I'd love to hear your all's opinions though. Put them in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. There's going to be all kinds of videos on this bike. I'm going to do a video of just kind of a little edit of putting all this P3 stuff on. I'll be doing a how-to oil change video. There'll be lots of stuff. Thanks so much for sticking by. I know some of the videos are sporadic. There'll be a trail video and a moto video and a repair video and then some off-the-wall video. That's just how it's going to be, man. I've got all kinds of different stuff going on. So thanks for watching. Later.